All right. So last time we were here, um, you guys killed the siren of the Misty Lake. How are you feeling about that?
I'm pretty sad about it, actually.
Oh
I
yeah.
think Goldang just broke up with his girlfriend.
Yeah,
Once,
you guys bullied my
Literally.
girlfriend to death. I'm, I'm a little bit sad about that, to be honest. She was good to go.
she, just so you know, she was really ugly. She
How-
wasn't really ugly, but she's not who you thought she was.
She's got a bit of a butterface, but I mean,
uh, oh jeez, scared myself. Anyways, okay. So what are you doing now?
Carson's gonna exit his rage and take a seat,
Okay. Like full
catch his breath.
crisscross, or how is he sitting?
Yeah, yeah. He's on the floor. He's crisscrossed. He's got his axe out and like down on the ground, but leaned up against him so that he can grab it if something comes at him.
Fantastic.
can I summon my guy, my buddy, my pal?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me where is he now? Is this him? Hold on. He's got a lot of
Yeah,
crap on top of him. I just gotta drag that away. Bam! You
nice.
you guys notice that this creature has just appeared next to you. It seems that Goldang may have summoned it.
What is that?
That's my idiot.
Is his name my idiot?
His name is Familiar +1.
Love that.
Hold on. We're fixing
What a
that right
name.
now.
It's a beautiful name.
There we go.
Oh,
My
so
idiot +1. There we go.
He still has a +1 to all rolls, and he's delectable,
Not the
just for
delectable.
the record. All right, so around you, you guys notice that the mist is a lot lighter. You can definitely see that it's there's a lot of trees and rocks, and the lake is pretty shallow actually. And then towards the back, which I guess I don't really have it uh, on the map, um, there's just like a pathway. I don't know what I just drew.
It's beautiful.
There's some trees and a pathway in
Are
between
you sure
them.
those are trees?
I thought I was making it better.
Joke's on you. I don't see shit.
Yeah, I was just thinking about how everyone knows what's happening except for you. Um, don't worry, I blinded myself, so I can only see what you can see now. But most of you can actually see that there is a pathway towards the back of this area here. There's still a corpse in front of you, and you're still surrounded by strangers that you fought with. Most of you fought with. Some of you fought against.
Yeah, I got shoved.
You're in the way.
In the way of his girlfriend.
Even though you guys murdered my girlfriend, I think it brought us closer together as strangers.
could you imagine having that mindset if your actual girlfriend got actually murdered?
Um.
Okay, I want to look around.
Okay. You
I'm gonna
just
take a wide berth around Garzum because no.
he
Just
was
because
following
no.
you. You're seeing a lot of trees and pretty plants.
Okay, I found the path.
You've done it.
I'm
You
gonna
found the
yell
path.
over. There's a path over here. Let's go this way.
Did you say you were
I'm gonna go
yelling?
that way.
Yes.
Away from Mr. Kill Your Girlfriend.
Mr. Kill Your Girl.
The super invisible ghost just following behind.
So only Kylira can see this super invisible ghost.
I know.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend that he is following you until I say he's not.
Okay.
So that everyone
Oh my
else
gosh, he
doesn't
flew
see a
away.
super invisible ghost.
I just loved reading it and seeing super invisible ghosts. It was honestly really funny.
So I noticed that Garzum's not following.
I don't think he can see, so you guys kind of just left him in the dark over there.
And
Oh, we don't.
he's just sitting here resting and he can't see shit.
But
We
Everybody's
don't
sitting on
know.
God.
We don't know if he
can't
can't
see,
see.
right?
I mean, he's holding a torch.
Oh yeah, you
Oh.
got a little bit of glow to you.
Oh, okay. Then I want to use my lantern foxfire, which just summons small orbs of foxfire
Yeah,
that
where are
can
you
act
putting
as
that?
guiding lights. I'm gonna put one here.
Ping it again. Here.
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Jesus, it's so bright.
Okay, well.
And then one right here.
Okay.
Blinded by the light.
Suddenly, Garzum, some big ass lights are shining.
I'll stand up and grab my axe and kind of sling it on my back and make my way over and behind them, but I'm gonna keep distance.
Okay, okay. That's fair.
You can follow, but do not try and kill me again.
Hadn't planned on it.
Great, he's your ally.
Beautiful.
For now.
Yeah, who knows what's happening. All right. So are you guys gonna head on ahead through the path?
Yeah, I'm gonna head on ahead through the
Oh.
path.
I'm under my idiot and I can't move myself anymore. Thank you. Oh no.
Okay,
Guess I
is
got a little, like-
anyone not going through the wood path?
Can I use like perception or investigation to try and determine how dangerous this wood path looks?
Yes. Go ahead and roll investigation. Huh, looks normal.
I'm gonna send my idiot ahead of me.
Okay, let me the best way I can explain this is that he sees down a little bit. It looks like it starts to brighten up, and there's a little stone entryway to what looks like a village. Okay. I guess we're going.
Yep.
I'm going.
Bam! We're
Both
gone!
end.
We're gone!
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
Oh, at the bottom, guys. My bad.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay. Before you see a village. Who's in the lead? Like, is this where you guys are? Relatively to each other.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right. This ghastly looking lady has come up to you, Goldang, but she is eyeing the whole party. She's like a tall, thin woman. She's cloaked in black lace. She's very pale, and her eyes are lidless. I hope that makes you happy. Um, Picture her voice sounding as if she's really underwater. I have no idea how to make a voice that sounds like that, so just use your imagination.
Blub, blub, blub.
You! If you are here, you murdered my sister, didn't you?
I point to Garland. It was that guy.
Oh, but you're traveling together, no?
He kind of just followed along.
Right. Well, you will all pay for murdering my sister.
Listen, we had a thing. Me and your sister.
Don't defile her with your disgustingness.
So I was gonna defile her, all right, but
You all feel a burning sensation on the top of your right hand. Hold on. Please, everyone, open D&D chat as I'm about to share a photo. You all see a symbol burn into your hand that looks like that. For your transgressions, you will be in servitude to our Queen of Thorns here.
What if we don't agree to this?
Well, there's not really a way out of it. You know, with that sigil on your hand now. You are forced to do the Queen's bidding, and the only way out of it will be to get someone to take your place.
Why don't you take my place?
I already served the Queen.
But you could serve her again.
Double it and give it to the next person.
We all have our part with the Queen. Now you will be her mercenaries, and I will keep doing what I'm doing.
Give Garzum your hand.
My hand?
on the move.
No, it's
Wait,
anybody. He's talking to the party.
Oh.
I'm also gonna step away.
Garzum's gonna fix this problem. If the problem is that the sigil's on her hand, we're gonna remove it.
Oh my god.
See? Is
You
he trying to
first,
take
buddy.
off? Yeah.
No.
I like both of my hands.
The solution is simple.
Perhaps for you, but I need both of my hands to play my instrument.
I can't do readings.
Can I
Missing
have
a
a word
hand.
with this queen? Like,
Garzum will just shrug.
There will be time to speak with the Queen, and you will know when it is your time. She will summon you. But You look as though you could use a rest first.
Can we get a hotness check on this one?
Yeah, we can do a hotness check. Let me
Oh,
find
yeah.
Here it is. Okay, let's see. A 7.
Ooh, even
Mm.
without eyelids?
Yeah, that's without
Ooh.
eyelids.
Damn.
Good for
Low
her.
plastic surgery and she'd be an easy 10.
Yeah, she looks just like her sister when you were charmed by her.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
guess
God.
Kyler doesn't know what that looks like.
Yeah. Well, you
So
know
this
this
could
lady's
be-
hot enough.
This could be Goldang's new girlfriend. Okay. Astoriel's gonna step up and say, a rest would be lovely.
Yes, well, I suppose you can use my tent. I think it may only fit 2 of you sleeping inside, but surely the rest of you can figure something out. My tent is the blue tent over in the Bardic area where all those
Yonder.
where all those children gather to play their instruments. She's kind of giving you a dirty look when she said that.
Why?
I don't know. I guess she has something against bards.
Hmm.
Um, Kylira, you notice that there is a lady making a beeline for you.
Oh no. I'm just gonna watch as she approaches.
She's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna wait because currently Merwin is talking to you. But she's like
I-
staring at you from right behind you. It's kind of awkward.
I'm just gonna be like glancing over my shoulder. I'll look at Goldang, see if he notices her, and then like look back over at her, and then try not to pay attention to her as I listen. 'Cause she's just not saying anything.
Merwin continues. There will be some provisions available. What are you doing? Are you doing that right now?
Sorry, I wanted. So I have the thaumaturgy, like cantrip, and I want to do the altered eyes thing, where it alters the appearance of my eyes for 1 minute, and I want to make myself appear eyeless and be like, "Look, twins."
Okay. She's gonna look at you, and her eyebrows kind of furrow a little bit. Do you find it funny to make fun of those of us who are disabled?
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
I have trouble sleeping, considering I can't close my eyes. Her eyes start to water. I haven't closed my eyes in 2 years.
Look, Goldang, you made her cry.
The queen will summon you tomorrow. And then she's just running away.
Does she have eyelids?
The Tavine Briarbliss?
Yeah.
The queen.
I guess you'll have to wait and see. And Merwin's gone now. You pissed her off. Actually, I think you just made her sad, if I'm honest.
Yum. I'm gonna pretend I do not feel her still behind me, still not saying a word, because it's kind of freaky.
Sorry to
I
interrupt.
want to turn around and I can get some room here. Standing really close.
But I can tell that your friend here is cursed.
First,
You
you mean
have
this hand thing?
this aura to you that you're being followed by a spirit, an evil spirit.
That. How did you know? How do you tell?
I am just a seer to my people. And something about you. There's a lingering presence. Would you like my help with that?
What's the trick? What's the catch? Not all good favors come without a catch.
Well, of course, I do come at a cost.
What's
You
the
know,
price?
it's not very useful here, but I do enjoy collecting mortal money. I will accept 150 gold pieces if you have them on you. I'll-
I do not have that.
Well, I suppose I can take my usual payment. I will accept a memory of yours.
This is extremely suspicious.
And just like that, I can take that evil spirit away from you.
Who says I'm not replacing one evil spirit with another?
Oh, I can promise you, I am definitely not going to leave you with an evil spirit.
But you're gonna leave me with something? Can I do like a investigation on her
Um,
or something on her because she's sus?
yeah, go ahead and give me. Let me look up the checks now and trying to figure out what would be the best one. I'm having trouble, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm like suspicious of this random lady.
D&D Beyond is not loading on the website, so let me try my phone. I just literally need a stat card. Okay, let's see. I think just a perception check should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, she's lying.
So,
But you can't
Are
really
y-
tell what she's lying about, just that she's not being very genuine right now.
so are you gonna tell me what part of this deal that you're not being truthful for?
Well, no, I won't. But if you don't pay me, I can tell you that that ghost of yours, he's not gonna go away.
He's easy to ignore.
She's getting annoyed.
But is there let's entertain this conversation. What exactly memories do you look for as payment?
So what usually happens is I lay you down on a bed and I sift through some memories and I just look for the juicy ones. I like to make a collage and kind of make my own theater with memories.
And then you don't tell me which one I take and well, which one you take, and then I don't know. Cause
Well,
well,
you
if you
wouldn't
take 'em-
remember anyways.
exactly. Well, you know what? All right, let's do it. Why not, right?
I think you made the right decision. I forget things every day for free.
Honest,
Perfect.
this
She is gonna lead you. Are you gonna follow her?
yeah, I'll follow.
Okay, she's just gonna lead you away. And she leads you eventually into this tent here. Let me send you a message.
Great.
Okay, that'll keep you busy for a moment. All
Okay,
right, what are
great.
the three of you doing? She just walked away with some Houdini lady.
I'm gonna look like side eye the other two and just start walking and say, I guess I'm going to go find that blue tent.
She did point you to the east when she was talking about it. I
Yeah,
guess
right
you
over
can
here.
see it. Yeah.
I'm gonna weave my way through these seats.
You do see a crowd that you're weaving your way through. It's just I didn't put them in.
Gonna walk behind these seats.
Fantastic. There's also a bard on the stage playing the flute. They're bad, but it's fine. Everyone's cheering them on.
I'm gonna
As you're passing the yellow tent, you can briefly see part of Kylira's clothing just like through the crack. So you kind of get the gist that she's in there.
perfect. Gonna go around this bard student. Get out of my way. I'm gonna look behind me and see if either of them followed me.
Doesn't look like it.
All right.
Well,
Yeah, I want to just wander off,
okay, great.
see what's up here.
Well, you see a big cemetery to the east, west, yeah, west. Sorry. There are some shops. It looks like if you continue northeast, and then a pathway to the north.
Want to talk to this guy? What's up, buddy?
Hold on, I'm reading. My bad. Evidently, I didn't give him a description, but he looks much like his photo. It looks like a man with a what looks like a stone face. It looks like a mask, but there's no eyes in the eye holes of the mask. He is wearing a black cloak, but he is just bones. The cloak is open, and you just see like a rib cage. He's giving off a mysterious aura. And He looks at you. Well, you can assume he's looking at you. The eye holes are directed in your direction. Are you here to help me?
Help you do what?
Find the mortal. Bring him to us. His soul. I need his soul.
What's in it for me?
Well, I will give you one of our resurrection tokens for it. And he's holding out a bone carved coin with some face on it.
Can I get a description of this mortal?
Like what it does or what the.
No, the guy he's looking for.
Oh. Well, let me go to the. He is just some lowly man. Old, human, poor. But the portal will bring you straight to him. It brings you wherever you wish, to whoever you wish.
Well, that seems pretty handy. Why don't you just go get him yourself? You can just portal to him.
I am forbidden from leaving this place. My body does not follow my soul.
That's inconvenient.
You're telling me.
Well, I guess I'll keep an eye out for him. I'll let you know.
Yes, well, if you see the portal by the Queen's throne room, that is where he will be.
All right, later.
All right, you are walking up to a graveyard. Garzum, you just walked into a whole audience worth of different creatures. There is a bardic student playing the flute really poorly on the stage, but everyone's cheering him on.
I'm just looking for the tent.
Well, there's 3 tents.
Well, she said the blue tent, so I'm looking for the blue tent.
It's the blue one.
Perfect.
Everyone's kind of looking at you as you like kind of shoved your way through the audience. You're quite noticeable. But you did manage to find the blue tent. Storiel, did you go in the tent?
No, I was hanging out outside of it.
Okay, well, Garzum just walked up.
I'm just gonna push past her and go inside.
All right. There is 2 tiny beds in there.
Taking them both.
Okay. Great. They're yours. No one else is using them.
Perfect.
I'm gonna look in after him and see that he has taken both of the beds. And I'm gonna sigh and walk in and drop my bag next to him. And then I'm just gonna shapeshift into my fox. Well, not right here. I'm gonna walk around the back of this tent and do it over here in the bush. And then just hang out.
All right. The bushes look pretty comfortable for a fox.
Perfect.
All right, Kylira, what is happening to you is you're just kind of put into a meditative state. Um,
Sorry for all the spacing between everything.
okay. You guys need to give me a second to read. I am slow at it.
I'm so sorry.
I have to pick. Let's see. Aw. Okay, we're gonna go with the embarrassing one already. Like, this
Great.
is great. Luckily for you, you have just forgotten that memory. Congratulations.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hmm?
This is a juicy memory, and I cannot wait to share it with everyone. Thank you for your time. And she like shoves you out of the tent.
There, I pretended to semi-stumble out of the tent, but caught myself.
And and with that, hold on. Need to go grab something from the other map.
Yeah.
Oh no. Here we go. Copy. The tent has been locked behind you, by the way. And by locked, I mean, you know, it's just magically closed. With that, you now see Elris as if he has taken a human form.
I'm just gonna
Did you
stare.
try to get rid of me?
No. Why would I do that?
Well, you did, didn't you? Because I'm bound to you now.
I love that.
You know,
love-
she's tried this trick on many travelers before, but none have really agreed to pay her. She didn't really she didn't really free you from me. She actually just transferred ownership. We don't like to call it that. It gets a little controversial, but yeah. So you're my body buddy now. So
Great. Love that.
but hey, we're gonna have great adventures together. I've always wanted to get out of this, uh, the woods here. Maybe visit a city, see what the world has for us.
Well, suppose there's nothing we can do about it now, so might as well get used to it.
Okay, well, I have transferred movement to you from with this guy. He is now yours to control.
Great. 10 out of 10.
But I will. Oh, I should probably give him vision if you're gonna control him. Do that. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and move him to be invisible, and then you can just tell me if you want him for anything. But he is always with you.
Can anybody see him now? Or is he like still super invisible for everybody?
I think that some of the people nearby kind of felt weird when looking at you, but I don't think they can tell that there's a figure next to you. I think
Okay.
they can just tell that something's off.
Okay.
So
So
happy for you.
I'm happy for myself. Just gonna take a deep sigh and head towards the blue tent, like she told us before, and I'm just gonna stand beside it.
Okay, so you're not gonna go in or anything.
No, because the flaps are open, right? Like the tent flaps.
I don't know. Did you guys leave the flaps open?
I didn't close them.
Yep.
I just went
So
in and laid down.
I just see Garzum, because he's a tall dude, right? How tall
Oh,
is
Yeah.
Garzum?
yeah.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
giant. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just as I'm walking, I just see inside the tent, see Garzum taking up literally the entire tent. Just go and just walk beside the tent and just sit beside the tent. Like not like sit, but like relax and think. Great,
Mm-hmm.
just great.
Go ahead and roll me perception really quick.
I love that. I don't love that.
All right, you don't know what happened to Astoriel, but I guess she left the tent. Either that or she's under Garzum. You don't really know for sure.
Oh no! What if Garzum squished her?
We'll never know.
I
Dang it.
finally got my target.
Oh no!
Test complete.
Another test successfully completed.
All right, Goldang, you're approaching the cemetery. You do see a bunch of graves. There is a gate there, a gate at which is open, it looks like, and just a lone woman in the cemetery.
I want to go inside and hail this chick.
What'd you say to her?
Hail.
Hail? Well,
Like hello.
Yeah.
she's smelly, just so you know. She smells like smoke. She's looking at you, and she speaks to you with such a soft and distant voice. You're not who I'm looking for.
I'm sorry about that.
Yes, you should be.
Who are you looking for?
Well, a free spirit. A very beautiful woman. She's famous in her parts. Very cunning. I must meet her.
Okay. What are you doing here?
Waiting.
Are you supposed to meet her here or something?
She will come.
I want to like inspect the area, like these graves, for see how like fresh they are.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception. All right. You can tell that there's definitely some old graves, but majority of these are almost fresh graves. Like the dirt is still pretty dirty.
Ask her if it's been busy here recently.
Well, the war has been going on for quite some time. Although the Queen of Thorns had to retreat to this town, she brought the war with her.
That's unfortunate.
What is your
She gave me this
part?
tattoo on my hand. You know anything about it?
Ah, you are one of her mercenaries. Your fellow mercenaries are in these graves now. Would you like me to dig you one?
I don't think that'll be necessary at this point, but I appreciate the offer.
Yes, well, I'll be waiting.
All right. Well, if I meet any beautiful, famous women, I'll send them your way, I guess.
Yes, she will come.
All right. Well, I'll catch you later, weirdo.
Damn.
Damn. Um, it is getting to be later in the day. It's hard to tell, but the lanterns do seem to stick out a little bit more so. By later in the day, I mean like the evening. Sorry, that wasn't very clear. How's it going at the tent?
Um, do we
Are-
get to take a small rest? Short rest?
Yeah, Garzum and Astoriel, you guys are good to take a short rest.
Does
Kylira,
Garzum
you
snore?
I don't know.
Probably.
I bet he snores real loud.
It probably sounds like two rocks rubbing together.
Oh yeah, probably.
Damn. Okay.
I
Oh,
do have to run to the bathroom because I chugged water before I got home, like
Go
a lot
for
of
it.
it. But Kylira, please think of how you are going to rest.
okay. Let's see. Great question. I think as an elf, I don't need a full sleep.
So according to D&D Beyond, a short rest is a period of downtime at least 1 hour long during which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds.
And I think as elf, I just need to go in like I think it's like 4-hour meditative state, and that's equivalent to a full rest. Which means if I do that, I can draw 3 new cards. Did we get back?
I'm struggling.
Why are you struggling?
All right, we heal on short rest now.
I don't think you full heal, but I don't. Let's see.
It looks like you roll a die.
Yeah.
Let me find my PHP and look.
And as long as you're just like sitting there, I guess, chilling, then you should be good to short rest. If you wanted a long rest, if you meditate for 4 hours straight, you will come out of it like in the middle of the night probably. So I don't know
True.
what the nightlife's like here, but I don't
It's
know.
true. 'Cause guess I
Once
could be
Garzum is rested, he's gonna be sitting on the beds, and the rock is gonna be out at the foot of the beds, and he'll be staring at it.
Oh, that's cute. Um, suddenly, you feel like this rock isn't very special anymore. It just doesn't feel
Okay.
the same.
He's gonna. Garzum will grab it, and he's gonna try to crush it in his hands.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Oh shit!
It explodes. There, in fact, it's just dust in your hand now.
False god.
Why am I sad for him?
Well, he still has his real god, so he's okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm
Okay,
feeling rested. He'll come out of the tent.
fantastic.
But
Goldang.
now there's a pile of dust in the bed, so good luck whoever goes in next.
Oh no. Goldang, are you going anywhere after the cemetery?
No, I guess I just want to like find a tree, to just sit up against.
Okay. Well, you walked right up to one, so it's a tree. Woohoo. Is anyone gonna go in the tent now?
I think Kyler is going to, so she can do the meditation in a semi-protected area, as in not really, but at least if she's in a tent. Excuse
Okay.
me, Garzum.
And are you meditating?
Well,
for-
first she's gonna dust off the bed because she's noticed the little dusty bed.
No, I think you have to roll perception if you'd like to notice that.
Oh, you know what? That's fine. I will absolutely, hopefully roll.
Yeah,
okay,
okay, okay. You noticed
great.
it. It was pretty
right.
obvious.
I'm gonna dust it
Garzum.
off.
It's Garzum poop.
Uh,
Some giant shit dust.
Actually, yeah, roll me an insight check.
Great. I have expertise in that, but you know what? That's also fine because
You believe this to be the rock that Garzum was holding not too long ago.
I'm so glad this isn't Garzum poop. And then just like dust it off on the floor and sit on the bed.
Fantastic. Does Garzum poop?
Probably everybody poops.
Well,
Wait. Okay. Side note for Astorio.
yeah,
Obviously in human form, not really human form, but you know what I mean.
yeah.
She probably poops normal. Does she poop like a fox when she's in fox form? Like, you know, like little, do they poop like little pellets? Or is that just rabbits? Or how, I don't even know how foxes poop.
I
Foxes
assume
poop.
foxes are like dogs.
Yeah, they poop just
Okay.
like dogs. So,
Okay. That was pretty much my only question.
But as like a person in a fox form, I assume they would be like, and go back to a human and use a regular bathroom.
Okay. All right. I'm glad, so glad we are discussing the logistics of pooping right now. 10 out of 10.
we're gonna go ahead and say that was an Estariel. Like that's how she feels about it. I don't think everyone's the same.
This sounds like our DM isn't the same.
No. I'm just saying, like, I'd like to think that there's a lot of, like, let's say druids out there that transform and they really like to roleplay as the animal.
That's great.
Yeah, it made me think of that. Does a bear shit in the forest? So the druid's like, fuck yeah, I do.
Uh, all right. Well,
Anyway,
yeah.
Fox Astoriel is gonna come around still as Fox and slip past Garzum into the tent and transform back into a person.
Oh, great. You guys are sharing the tent now. Did you want to have any discussions while you're in there?
Where did you go?
I just went to that tent over there. I don't remember what happened, but I just went over there and now that's all I remember.
Strange. But if you're fine with it, okay. I'm gonna go look around the town. And she picks up her pack. And then,
Before you go,
yeah.
would you like me to pull a card for you?
Astoriel's gonna eye her warily.
Just one.
Alright, just one.
Okay, so, like, she's shuffling her deck. She pulls a card, the magician, and she's gonna be like, you wear stories like masks, but even the best painted lies leave brushstrokes. I've drawn the magician for you more than once. Upright, reversed. You trick others to feel in control. I wonder what would happen if you stopped pretending and played your truth.
I guess we'll never know.
Damn.
All right.
She slips out of the tent, calling over her shoulder, enjoy your rest.
Now she's gonna do in the little meditative trance.
All right. That was
Circle
exciting.
Garzum.
I'm just watching Astorio zigzag. Kind of funny.
I guess
Garzum.
Garzum was
Garzum.
just chilling. All right. Garzum, you do notice that Storiel. Are you
Fucking
still?
booked
I'm
it.
sorry, you're not Fox anymore, right?
No, I'm
Okay,
regular
go ahead and
Astoriel
kill
now.
that. Thanks.
I watched the fox go in and I watched the story come out.
Yes, you did see that happen.
Can I roll an insight check to make the connection?
Yeah, go ahead. I didn't think about how difficult it should be. You know what? I'm gonna set it to 15, so you did not.
Okay. All right.
You didn't make the connection. You still think there's a fox in there, in fact.
I want it to be known that I'm not trying to hide the fact. It just
happened.
Yeah.
Maybe if you weren't inside a tent, it would have been more obvious.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we will pass a little bit of time. Do.
You want me to pull my 3 cards for the rest?
Yeah. Go ahead. We're gonna say 4 hours pass, so put yourselves, if you're not resting, put yourselves wherever you want to be.
Okay. We got Death, the Lovers, and the Magician.
Fantastic.
Right.
I don't have it in my memory.
No, I
what
don't
that
either.
is, so
I actually have the document pulled up off to the side with what every card means for when it comes handy, but I also have them like off to the side from the actual rest of the deck so they don't get mixed back in.
that's good. That's good.
Wait, the Magician? That's so exciting because if it's reverse, it's wild magic.
Yes. We're ready
Right.
for it.
I'm so excited for something weird to happen. Okay.
All right. Goldang, it looks like you are in front of one of the sales tents. This one is in. Okay. This looks more like a funeral shrine than a storefront. There's candles all over it. They have black glass holders, and they're just kind of like constantly flickering, despite the fact that it's not even that windy. Um, there's silver chains that are hanging all above you. Well, above the sales guy, because you're not like in there. The tent's kind of like just above his side of the table. And then there's a whole bunch of like tags and charms hanging around. And there's just a Sid behind the. I'm having trouble speaking here. There's a dude behind the counter. He's got like a crooked smile on his face, and he is just looking at you, and then looking at his bone, and then looking at you. What are you doing?
Like, hey, what you got? What you got? What you got in there?
I got a lot of things. I got some charms. I got some special items. Soul stone. Got some tokens. What are you looking for?
You got soul stones in there?
Well, I have a very special one. This one is called the Soul Stone of the Voiceless. This one, it lets you you can silence your foes, which it's always beneficial. Sometimes you just want them to shut up. Other times you want them not to cast spells at you. So this one's real good for that.
How much for that?
So the cost of this one is the memory of someone you loved and lost. I'm going to take that memory from you, and you'll kind of just forget they ever existed. And that'll give you the soul stone.
I can't do that.
Did you say you can't do that?
I can't do that.
Why not?
The only memories I have are my parents leaving me. And if I forget about them, I'll never find out what happened.
Okay, but here's the thing. You only have to forget one of them. And you'll remember the other one. Right?
But if I meet one, I wouldn't know it if it's the one I forgot.
You drive a hard bargain. Maybe just someone that you liked. Did you like anyone?
Yeah, I had a girlfriend up until recently.
Okay. I'm willing to take that. I'll take the memory of your girlfriend. I mean, I can always get another soul stone of the voiceless.
Yeah, I can always get another girlfriend. I think we got a deal.
Fantastic. And he
He's
he he holds out his hand.
I gotta shake his hand.
Yeah. He's waiting for you to shake it.
I
I
would
wipe my hand on my shirt first, and then
Fantastic. And then you just forgot completely about you just completely just forgot about her. So that never happened. And suddenly things are a little bit more confusing on how you got here, but it's okay. You just forgot. It's fine. This is the info for that, and I will add it to your inventory after the session. Let me just write that down. Now, is there anything else you need from me?
I think we're good.
Fantastic. Thank you for coming. And then he kind of is just like grinning. And then he's thinking for a second. And then he looks really confused and a little like upset.
I want to run over here and tell the story. Look what I got for free.
How did you get that for free?
I don't remember.
Okay. It looks pretty cool though. What is it?
It's a soul stone of shut up.
Oh, okay. Instead of shut up.
I love that for you. Right, Astoriel. You did see him just walk away from what looks like a creepy charm shop. There's 2 other tents nearby, and the road continues.
I want to going up here, and I'm gonna side eye this thistle whip guy
Thistlelip.
as I walk up and go into this tent.
Fantastic. Thistlewhip looked a little distressed. Anyways, you go inside and you see a beautiful lady. She is
Ooh.
absolutely stunning. So the stall here is there's hanging mirrors everywhere. There's glass teardrops, floating ink quills. And they're kind of just like writing in the air, but there's no ink coming out of them. They're just like occasionally you'll see like a drip and it just vanishes once it hits the floor. Um, the shopkeeper is kind of just like glowing a little bit. Like she has this regal presence. She's got silk dress and silk trail and silk gloves. Everything is just gorgeous on her.
What was the first thing she had? Silk
Dress.
Dress.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounded like you said breasts, but
That's exactly what I heard. I was
Okay.
like, excuse
but as you
me?
started to describe her clothing, I was like, oh, she said dress.
It doesn't help that I just said she's got silk dress. I'm just
She's
really
got
bad at
silk
talking.
dress.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step closer and say, "You're the prettiest girl I've seen all day."
You're the prettiest girl I've seen my whole life.
Oh,
Damn.
stop! And she's gonna like flip her hair back a little bit over her shoulder.
The shopkeep's just gonna giggle a little bit. What can I suit you with today? I have a few potions and elixirs here.
Dude, I don't know. I just came in here. Do you have anything you think I might need?
Well, you don't need this one. And she points to the first one. Because you already are beautiful. And then she winks. This one, if you are searching for knowledge, this one allows you to write a creature's name and it will tell you how they're feeling and generally where they are. This one right here, you can hear the thoughts spoken by anyone who has spoken your name in the past 24 hours. This
How
one.
much for that one?
Ah. I require for this one a juicy secret that you've kept for more than a year.
Oh my god, do I have to come up with a juicy secret?
Yeah. If you want this, you need to come up with a juicy secret that you've kept for more than a year.
Oh my god, can we come back to me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, she's busy thinking of a juicy secret. How's the tent coming?
Garzum's blocking the way out of the tent.
Oh, he's just blocking the entrance.
Great.
like,
So
he can move aside if you're gonna come out.
oh yes, thank you. Excuse me.
Just push him, push him,
I
push him.
cannot do that.
Try.
You know what? Can I just try?
Go ahead and
Yeah.
both of you roll me a strength check.
Nothing's gonna happen, but
You might win.
oh,
All right. Somehow you managed to shove him. I guess he wasn't really expecting you to suddenly shove him instead of just politely asking him to move. You kind of shoved him. All right, Garzum. You kind of just like tripped to the side.
Okay. I'm gonna stop the voice for tonight because I'm having trouble with it, but I'll move over to the side and then look at her and say, you should be proud. I thought you were weak enough to die, but you proved otherwise.
I thought I was weak enough to die. So we surprised each other.
Where's the fox?
There's no fox in there. Wait, did I see Storio? Well, she did that right in front
I mean,
of me,
you
right?
were meditating at the time.
Oh, true.
weren't
So I
you?
wouldn't have seen it. Yeah.
No, because I talked to
No?
her.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you turned. Okay, yeah, she did that right in front of you.
There's no fox in there. Look. And I'm gonna step off to the side and let him peek into the tent.
Okay, I'll peek in. It should. I'm not gonna find anything, but should I use perception?
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead.
Damn.
Damn.
There's still some of the dust from the rock that you exploded earlier. But there is not a fucking fox in here. Oh, you know what? You can smell that about 2 hours ago, Kylira farted.
What is that stench?
I never got out of the tent.
2 hours ago.
Someone
Oh.
cooked here.
It must have been the fox.
That was 4 hours ago.
Artham doesn't know that.
I guess that's acceptable.
Fantastic. So are you guys gonna just hang there or
I'll look at Garzum and just be like, do you want me to pull a card for you? I read tarot. Tell your fate. Just get a little insight.
I don't know what that is.
Let's see this deck of cards, and she's just gonna hold up the deck so he can see it. Tell me a lot about a person, past, present, future, really anything. Tell me about you, personality. You want to see what they say?
Okay.
All right, she's going to blah blah blah, pull a card. Oh, the tower. You move like a force of nature, but even storms follow a pattern. The tower likes you, not because you destroy, because you endure what falls. You think you break fate with your fists? You are fate's hammer, not its enemy. And then she's just gonna step away a little bit.
Oh, that didn't tell me anything I didn't already know.
See, but she doesn't know you, so she knows now.
I love that for you guys. All right,
Character development.
Goldang, I noticed that you walked up to this giant wolf here.
Don't pet that dog.
You're gonna pet it?
I'm gonna try to pet the dog.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me dexterity. Oh my god. You find yourself petting this dog, and that dog, despite being an actual conscious being, is really into it. That tail is wagging, the hair is super soft. You've done everything right.
Oh, you found your new girlfriend.
I will tell you though that this dog is the size of a war horse. So this is a big dog. Um, he's got really green blackish fur. Um, his eyes are glowing. They're kind of like, you know, the crescent moon shaped eyes. So they're like the in they're like facing down, so it looks like he's really happy. Um, and then he speaks to you and says, "Will you claim my howl for me?
Will I do what?
Someone stole my howl. I need
What?
I need you to help me.
It's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I haven't been able to howl for weeks. How am I gonna tell my pack that there's danger coming?"
How do we get your howl back?
I have tracked the thief to a single location. If you use these coordinates, and he just like nudges a pebble with painting on it. If you use these coordinates in the portal over there, it'll bring you straight to the thief.
Okay. Take the coordinates.
Yeah,
I guess
it
it's
it
pebbles.
looks like a whole bunch of painted gibberish on a rock, but it's yours now.
I'm gonna do my best to get your howl back.
You're the best. If you bring my howl to me, I will reward you with everything I have.
I'm gonna pat him on the head and say, "Good dog."
And he's just wagging his tail. All right, Astoriel, any progress? Oh, I think I
Funny you
have the
ask.
progress right here.
I just got it.
Let me go ahead and pin that so I don't lose it. Oh my. So she holds a locket in front of you. And she says, touch the locket.
What will happen if I touch the locket?
This secret will be locked in the locket.
Okay. And she reaches forward and she brushes her fingers across the locket.
All right. The locket flashes a bright light, and then it fades. And then she brazenly reaches around you and pins the locket, so now it's hanging like a little necklace around you.
Oh, she got real close to me.
Yeah, you could feel her breathing on your neck. And here is your payment. And then she gives you the elixir that you had requested. Here it is.
Perfect.
That's the one you wanted, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, there's a range on it.
She didn't tell you.
No, she didn't.
Get wrecked. You should have asked.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna thank her. And turn to leave. But I'm gonna look back over my shoulder and blow her a kiss and wink.
Come back anytime.
Okay, we're leaving. We're out of here.
Fantastic. Let me write this down. Secret echoes. Fantastic. Let's go back to the tent. Are you guys gonna hang out there all day? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Chilling.
Are you gonna hang by the tent?
I'm not going to engage with any of this stuff you put together. Garzum is going to make his way over here to the bottom left-hand corner.
Hold on. I have to. Oh, okay. Okay, you're over here. So that. Did you just open those doors? Yeah. I'm gonna
No,
assume.
they've been open.
Oh, okay. Well, you can. You don't have to close them. They were.
I
They were
didn't.
open.
I didn't
up.
touch them. It's somebody
Oh,
else.
so
doing it.
okay, great. All right. So in front of you is a church with a stone. It's like a stone table, but it's a really thin table, and a giant cornucopia is on top of it. And inside is one single lady. She is wearing a flowing gray morning robe. Does not touch the ground, so it doesn't go all the way down. She has a porcelain skin, very pale white. Um, Her eyes are like a matte black, but she has silver flecks all over her skin. So they kind of like reflect where the white skin doesn't, if that makes sense. Um, she has really long black hair. And she looks up at you in the doorway and just sort of waits for you to enter. She looks directly at you, and you just feel her looking into your soul. Your pain is a fire that consumes you, Garzum. But it could be a candle. And then she reaches out her arm to point at the rest of the room. In my hall of sorrows.
Is that it?
Well, that's all she says right now.
Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ, who's doing that?
I don't know.
I think it's Ellie.
The doors are locked.
Can't believe you locked the doors on me.
I can hear her cackling. Uh, he'll take a look at her and he'll take another step in and say, my pain has made me who I am and has led me to groom.
But what if you could be something else?
What else is there to be but to be divine?
Give me your final memories. The faces, the laughter, the scent of iron and forged smoke. And I will lift the weight. You will be free. And you may feel empty, but you will be free of your pain. And she's gonna lightly hold out her hand.
And I do how like we're in the Feywild, right?
It's like my own version of the Feywild. So pretend
Okay.
that the Feywild exists, but this is just something similar.
Like an offshoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Like how I mean, is it pretty well known that like these deals come with like catches or like their lies hidden in the saying. Like they can't outright lie, but they try to couch things in the truth.
I would say that Garzam wouldn't know that.
Okay. Does he know that like typically deals are made?
So in this particular universe, there is it is a lot of deals, but there's also a lot of there are a lot of spirits that are just there, um pure beings and stuff. So it's
Okay.
it's not all deals.
Okay. I can't let them go.
If you ever want to pick another path, just hold on to this and just give in. And then she's holding out to you in her other hand what looks like a shard of glass that's reflective like a mirror.
He will take off the pouch that the rock was in that he had around his neck,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll use that. He'll use that to grab the shard from her, and then cinch it back up and put it around his neck.
Perfect. And she just kind of like turns away from you and bows to the cornucopia table.
Groomsh will tell me if and when to use this, and then he'll just exit and leave.
fantastic. I'm unlocking the doors. All right. Kylira, it's been a while since we tapped on you. What's going on?
Well, she was being entertained by. You did say the students were very badly performing, right?
Yeah, right now there's a guy with a violin. He can't get it to make the noise of violins. Like it's just like right now.
She, she's just been like watching them with like a disgusted face, as in like, oh my god.
Can you go ahead and give me a perception check?
Oh yeah. Maybe. Not really.
So you can kind of tell that the bardic students, they're not just faking. They actually seem like they're enjoying this. And not in like a making funny kind of way. It's like they seem to be like, wow, this is good music, kind of enjoyment. But you can't really tell how the hell they're enjoying it.
I think she's just gonna take a couple steps back, be like, I can't do this anymore, and then just wander up and see this little dude and be like,
He's a cat man.
oh, does he purr?
You could ask him.
Do you purr?
He gives you a dirty look, and then he walks away.
And then she's just gonna walk this way.
Fantastic. You see a couple of tents. You can see Astoriel and Goldang up ahead, and a giant wolf-like creature. Yeah. You believe it to be Kusith.
She's just gonna just keep walking closer, but like stop in front of this tent.
Fantastic.
That's it.
That is a giant ass tent, by the way. It doesn't look much bigger, but it's bigger for sure.
Big tent. Can we go in the big tent?
Do you want to go in the big tent?
I kind of do want to go in the big tent.
Go in the big tent then.
Hell yeah, I'm in the big tent.
Okay. You're in the big tent. Inside the big tent, it's a wall, like all the walls are lined with cloaks. You can't even see what material the walls are, like the inside is made out of. It should be the same as the outside, but you can't even tell. It's just a whole bunch of cloaks. There's lots of hoods, there's scarves, there's belts. It is like cloaks on top of cloaks on top of cloaks. There's a few shoes that are kind of just like at the bottom that are shimmering. Um, and then there's like also a bunch of mannequins. They actually look pretty good. Like they are modeled in like pretty garments. Um, but when you look away and look back, it's like they're a different color. Like it's so hard to tell what's going on in here. There's a lot going on. And then in the back is just like a cat guy that is just sitting in a rocking chair. He is in cat form, so like you can he had picture Puss in Boots, like he's like humanoid cat, but you can tell like that's a anyways, not important.
It's cute though.
And he has like a single tooth that's kind of just sticking out when he's looking at you. He's like,
Oh my god.
"What's a pretty girl like you doing in here?"
I'm just interested in what you have here. Is this your store?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, I inherited this from the princess. this a couple of years ago. I rescued her. It was just kind of like a fun sidetrack, and she gave me this beautiful tent as a thank you.
What kind of things do you sell? Obviously, cloaks and all that, but anything special?
Well, I have quite a few special things. Are you looking for anything in particular? I have shoes, I have masks, I have sashes, shawls, cloaks.
Like a nice little cloak or a sash would look good.
Okay. Well, this cloak I think would look really nice on you. This one lets you appear as two different people. I know that's confusing, but essentially it's you. And then if you flip this cloak inside out, suddenly it's not you anymore. Crazy. I know, I know. Then this sash, and then he just whips out this cloth and is kind of like flinging it through the air. This one just kind of has hidden compartments in it. It looks like a flat out, just a thin cloth that is almost see through. The thing is, you have to whisper a phrase into this. It'll just link. You'll just know what the phrase is. But, free space, right? Right? You love it. You love it.
Can I roll perception to see, or would it be perception? How truthful?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't do me dirty. You kind of did me dirty.
You can't really tell if he's lying about what these things do. You can't tell.
Yes, I thought. How much does one charge for, let's say, the cloak?
Now this one. Let me look at my papers here. Oh my god, I almost gave myself apricot. um this one will require you to tell it a truth you've never told anyone.
And that's it? And nothing else?
Well, the thing is, it's very important that this is a truth that you've never told anyone. So, once it's well known, well, the cloak's just gone.
It's something I've never told, so you and the cloak are the only ones that will know?
Oh, I won't know. You whisper it to it's between you and the cloak. I'm just the shepherd here. The cloak is the one that you tell.
And that's the payment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I message you my secret?
Yeah. But try to make it something that it would be her trying to try to make it something fitting.
For her?
Yeah.
I got one. Let me find where my messages are.
Okay.
I'm sorry if it's long again.
Oh boy.
It's not really that long, it's just I'm trying to delete some of the spaces. Because I know it's something we've discussed when we were planning it.
That's good. That's perfect. That is your new object. Congratulations.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Whoa! What just happened? What was that? Did anyone else see
Oh.
that?
No.
It's fucking around. That was me.
Okay. Okay.
What
You're
happened?
saying that, and I was about to be so confused.
What did you do?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
He was a pinball for a second. Okay, great. Anything else I can get for you, Toots?
Oh, what is happening to me?
We may
No,
never know.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that. It's lovely.
Don't thank me, thank the cloak. Yeah, something tells you the cloak's alive.
Love
Oh.
that.
It's just the vibe you got from his talking.
I'm just gonna walk out and tell a story else, and she's right there. They had some pretty nice things in there: cloaks, shawls, scarves, shoes,
Oh.
little sparkly shoes. It kind of makes might match your outfit. Because she's
Oh.
wearing what she's wearing in her picture, right?
Time to look at the... Oh my god, have you looked at...
What's wrong with it?
There's like a tumor above her tit on the left.
You're right. I'll fix that later.
Okay.
I want to see the tumor tit.
It's a tumor.
To
Tumor.
tumor.
Give us the TT.
Yeah, let's see the tits. I mean, yeah, it's weird. The tits are strangely a little lumpy. I mean, I
They
didn't
kind of
notice.
are. I can't believe you've done this. I have to generate a new one now.
No, you can fix that easily with just a smoother tool.
Yeah, yeah, she wears like a dark blue sparkly
Sparkly?
gown. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then there's a couple shoes in there if you're looking for new shoes. They're kind of sparkly, might match your dress.
A lot of these things sound like they could be good. I think I will go in there.
And there's a cute little cat boy
Oh.
in there.
I'm gonna wink at
Go ahead
Kylera.
and actually roll me Perception, Astoriel. And Kylera, go ahead and roll me Deception. Yeah, there's a cute cat boy in there, all right.
Oh boy. I'm gonna wink at Kylera and I'm gonna start going in.
What if she wasn't lying though? She was just like, she really thinks he's cute. There's a sleazebag cat boy in front of you.
No.
Yeah.
Not the sleaze bag cat boy.
Yeah, you start to question Kylera's taste in men.
Her taste in
What are-
cats.
Her
My
taste in
taste
cats.
in
No judgment, but you know. Wow, and every lady just gets prettier than the last.
Oh.
Welcome.
Wow.
I heard you had some things for sale.
Yeah, I got some garments and some pretty things. Let me see those toes.
Excuse me?
Your toes, let me see.
No.
Well, fine. I'm gonna keep these boots to myself.
What's so special about the boots?
Well, they're especially stealthy. Now, these ones I think I can just tell that you would like them. So it does give you a bonus when you're trying to be sneaky, but also when you jump, you leave behind a little puff of glittering fog. It would go great with your dress.
Hmm. And all I have to do is show you my toes?
No, I just wanted to see your toes in comparison to the boots. That's not the cost. Like, I don't just give these away for free.
What if I
I
showed
can't give them
you
away for feet pics.
What if I showed you both of my feet in exchange for the boots?
Go ahead and roll me charisma.
Oh my god.
So, that's kind of gross. I would offer these in trade for one of your most embarrassing mistakes. If you'll just put it in this bottle.
What
And then
other
he shows you a shelf full of like bottles, and you can see like other people's embarrassing moments just in those bottles.
what other forms of payment would you take?
Well,
I could play a song for you.
I'm willing to take a song from you. Go ahead and roll perception. He was definitely sus the way that he phrased that.
What do you mean take a song from me?
Well, you know, that's an offer of payment. You give me your song.
Hmm. What if I gave you gold for the boots?
Are you talking about that form of currency in like the other realm?
Yes.
I'm not really interested in that. I think there's some freak at the beginning of town that will collects it, but she doesn't have anything I want. Listen, if you don't want these boots, that's fine. I know that there's plenty of people out there that want these boots.
She gives a little shrug and says, okay, well, it was certainly interesting meeting you. And she turns around to start walking out.
Yeah. He's like not happy.
She comes out here next to Kyler and says, he asked to see my toes.
That's disgusting.
Why did you say he was cute? What is wrong with you?
It was a sarcastic cute. And, well, he is a cat. And he is a boy. So,
Oh,
technically wasn't lying.
Great. Okay, Goldang, what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna run over here to these guys, and I'm gonna plead the plight of what's his name, Breckmore? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Breakmore, yeah.
I want to try to persuade Astoriel and Solaire to aid me in aiding Breckmore.
All right, go ahead and give us your pitch as well as the roll for persuasion.
Hey guys, that dog had its howl stolen.
how do you have your howl stolen?
I don't know, but that's just not right.
I agree. It is not right to have your howl stolen.
I will say he is being pretty persuasive. All he told you was that that dog lost its howl, it was stolen. But looking at that pup over there that is the size of a war horse giving you puppy dog eyes, it just like the combo of the two of them is just really it's like, man, that sucks. It's really sad that he got his howl stolen. Yeah.
How is he supposed to get it back?
He said some guy has it, and he gave us the portal coordinates. So I guess we got to go find this guy and get his Hal back.
I might be willing to help.
He's pretty cute. I mean, look at those puppy dog eyes.
I think we should try to enlist the help of that crazy freak.
Oh, yes, him.
Rockman?
I think we could use the muscle.
I
Oh,
don't know. I think I'm pretty
He's a
strong.
stand-up guy. It seems like the kind of guy that you could trust around your girlfriend.
I was able to push him.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Everyone?
No, just you.
Oh,
Are you
great.
trying to convince him you could push me?
Yeah.
I did.
Well, that's why you're
did.
not
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, you guys are convinced she managed to push him somehow.
Oh.
Hey,
You. How?
He was standing in my way of the tent. I wanted to leave and I just pushed.
A story I'll
you
now
know, it's
see
really
her in a new
rude
light.
to push people like that.
He was blocking me.
All right. Well, if you guys want to go search for him, do you guys want to be teleported to him? Or what do you want to do? Or do you want to explore and just like bump into him along the way?
I do want to keep exploring. But yeah, I'll bump into him along the way.
Keep an eye out for that guy.
Okay.
Well, when he left, he did go. Is this like set up traditionally northeast, southwest?
Mm-hmm.
When I was standing in front of the tent by him earlier, he went towards the west, but I don't know where he went from there.
Fantastic. Let's jump to Garzum. Garzum, what are you doing?
Holding the pouch in his hand and staring at it. And a lengthy, quiet contemplation.
Fantastic. Well, I guess we'll let him think on that. Unless there's anything else you wanted to do.
No, this is a
you.
pretty heavy item for him.
Okay. That it is. All right, we'll jump back to the trio. How you guys moving forward?
I have a couple more places I want to check out before we help the dog whose howl was stolen. And I'm just going to step forward and start walking this way.
Fantastic. You follow a path.
Beautiful.
You're still going. You come across a much bigger building.
Oh.
It has like doors. It has a back door, which seems to not be open. In fact, I think it might even be locked. But there is a locked back door, which, if you remember from earlier, you know that they have some sort of like fenced off area behind this building. But you could just see like creatures in it. You couldn't really see what.
Okay.
The front doors
I'm
are open though.
gonna step inside.
Fantastic. Inside, you see lots of like antlers and bones that are kind of just like covering the walls. The walls are kind of covered in moss. But it almost looks as if there's fur mixed in with the moss. It's weird. There's also cages and perches, and you can see like all sorts of little beasts that are just like sitting on these perches. And then there's a window behind the desk, like a wide window, and you can see like elemental wolves and a whole bunch of cool things outside. It smells kind of like a mix of blood and wood though in here. And there's just a Kusith that's kind of like brushing something on the counter.
I'm gonna walk up to the counter. and ask
Hello,
him,
hello, miss. Hello.
Hello.
How can I help you?
And this guy just sounds absolutely ridiculous with his appearance being like this and his sound being like this. It's quite the anomaly.
How can I help
Toriel's
you?
a little shocked at this combination. So it takes her a moment and she goes, "Well, what do you have for sale here?"
Well, it depends if you're looking for a companion or if you're looking for help.
Let's hear about your companions.
Oh, these are my companions, correct? I got Jeffrey, Fiddleboob,
And he's just pointing and naming a whole bunch of different creatures by like pet names.
and they're all my friends.
What now?
What about companions for sale?
Whoa! I don't sell my friends. Don't you think that's a little silly? But I do have this collar if you're interested. It can help you find your own friends.
How much for the collar?
So, for this collar, so this one, you will have to sacrifice an unspoken instinct of yours. Bench. So, if you tell me something that you've always wanted to do, but you never dared to do that, I will give you one of these collars. What's wrong?
We have to come back to me again.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna forget the voice by the time we get back to you, but I'll
It
do
was
my best.
essentially a gnome. It was beautiful.
A gnome.
Honestly, yeah, it was so good.
It was big gnome energy. It was amazing.
Okay, well, sorry to disappoint. It won't be coming back. All right, Kylira, Goldang, what are you two doing? She just went up the pathway and left you.
Did you just see her leave us?
I told them I was
Yeah, she
gonna
took off.
explore.
Yeah, you did tell them, but did they listen? I don't know.
You dipped.
I want to sort of send my idiot just to sort of walk around town looking for this guy.
Okay,
Oh.
you already see him. He's I don't know
I
how
want to go
many.
down and
Yeah.
make him start like gesturing wildly.
Garzum, go ahead and give me a perception check real quick.
Oh, whoops, I rolled it twice.
Okay, I'll go by the first one. You do recognize this to be the summon from that one guy that's been with you. Did you guys ever give each other names, by the way?
No.
No, okay,
No.
great.
Oh.
Yeah, that one guy that's with you. Also, you didn't notice before, but it smells delicious. And it seems to be like, is it doing anything to make signals?
Yeah, he's like flipping around like wildly. He's trying to get Garglem's attention and like pointing in the other direction.
All right, Garzum, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pack the pouch down under my shirt. I don't think I've ever shirt. And then I'm gonna roll an insight check to see if I can understand what it's saying.
Go ahead. No.
All right, I'm just gonna kind of push it off to the side and start walking to the north.
Fantastic. Feel free to follow him if you'd like, my idiot, or whatever.
Go over here to Verinix.
All right. You also happen to see your companions down the way, but that's not important right now. You do see what looks like a little, it's like a tent with some tables in front of it. There's a lot of like chains, charms, there's some soul stones hanging around, and the shopkeeper. I don't even remember what they were like anymore. How can I help you today?
What do you have for sale here?
Well, I have a few trinkets. I imagine that you won't be wanting this woman's veil, but I do have a death token, if that might tickle your fancy.
Sorry, what token?
It's a death token.
Death token.
Yeah, this one is borrowed breath.
How does that work?
So this one, if you are down to your last breath, it will automatically bring you back. That is why it's borrowed breath. It takes it from another being, but that's not important.
What's the price?
For this item, you must give me one promised kindness. So, something kind you were planning on doing? It's mine now. You don't get to do that. But don't worry. It will come with time, and you will know when you have sacrificed your kindness. That sounds very convoluted, but essentially next time you go to do something kind, I'm just gonna tell you you can't do it. It's a
I have an
promise.
idea. I have an idea for what he could pay with.
Fantastic.
Uh, I'll I'll take it and then I'll DM you.
Fantastic. I will send you the item. Do 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 do. Oh, there you are. In the meantime, Goldang, Kylira, especially you, Goldang, you notice that Garzum's right over there in that shop now, and he completely ignored you guys.
I went right over here and be like, hey, guy.
Garzum.
Since... Sorry.
Oh no, you were just saying his name, Garzum.
Garzum. Astoriel, have you had any thoughts on what you were working on?
Yes. I sent it to you.
Wait. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, the late night is starting to kick in. I got. Okay. Let me get you. Do do do. There you go.
Beautiful. Let's hear your voice.
Shit. I don't
Channel your inner gnome.
remember. Was it this? I don't. No, I don't remember it.
Okay. Okay. So,
Let me see. I didn't.
I do really appreciate this one. This sounds like you might be in a little bit of trouble. I
She
personally
shrugs.
love my parents. I see them every full moon. We celebrate each other. And I think that if we all just got along with our parents, we could have a happier world. No pressure.
Your parents probably didn't do what my father did.
No. I mean, my dad might have eaten my siblings, but he did leave me alive. So I can't complain.
Her eyes get a little bit wider. Um, say, it sounds like he really loves you.
He chose me. It's like being adopted, except I wasn't.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Um,
Right.
I'm gonna go now. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Before I completely leave this, what the fuck is this? Did you look at this?
I never really. I trusted the process, but this is like.
Perfect. Perfect.
What is that? It's a
I don't know.
table. It's a table.
Are you sure?
No, that's definitely one of the mythical beasts. That's probably like Tommy.
I'm putting it in the D&D chat.
Okay, great.
Okay, I'm leaving.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
What?
Oh my god. I hate it.
Oh. I'm gonna find Kyler and ask where the other guy went.
Oh, they're over here at this tent. You wanna just follow me?
Sure.
I think
Well, the whole gang's back together. What's going on? Oh.
I want to try to convince Gary to join our cause. The promise of imminent violence and bloodshed.
He is currently in conversation with Varinix here, whose voice I have already forgotten.
I don't know that you had one.
I think it
If you
was.
did, I also forgot it, so it doesn't matter.
It was. The personality is slow and calm.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's all I got. So what will it be?
So Garzum will stand there for a second, ignoring Goldang talking about some dog's bark or some shit. And he'll close his hands, one of his hands into a fist, and lower his head. And well, I had a promise. It was buried. It was faint. And if one day somebody weak came to me, they were bleeding, and they were broken, I would spare them. That way, I would be the stone that they could lean on. And he'll place his hand over his chest and kind of like grip it is where his heart is, and say, I tear that promise out and spit on it, let their bones crumble and let their cries scatter. And he'll take the cone. He'll take the token. I owe the weak nothing, and I owe the dead nothing. I owe only Groom. I will pay. I will pay with my mercy.
Oh, Varinix is gonna give you a really creepy smile that reaches their forehead. So like the tips of his lips just go all the way up. This is worthy payment.
I will continue to be judgment, and I will continue to break.
He doesn't seem as pleased, but he nods his head.
I'll turn back over to Goldang. I'll follow you if Grim pulls it.
Okay, goddamn. I just stood there listening to that whole thing with the exact expression on my character profile.
Love that. All right. So you got him. You got his attention. What now?
Goldang.
I don't think you thought that far ahead.
Like, so, are we gonna go save this dog's house, or what's up?
Well, you're the only one who knows where to go.
I don't actually know where to go. They said something about a portal. I'm gonna ask this guy down here. Wait, you say something about a portal?
Yes, the portal to steal the soul from me. Yes.
But we'll see about that part.
Right. Well, it's north of here. And then once you hit the grand tree, you go to the portal. You just take the left path. You'll reach
Portal
the
in the
portal.
tree, got it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you heard the man.
I follow. Excuse me.
Whoa.
You guys need anything while we're still in town?
No.
I need Garzum to get off of me. Thank you.
Shove you out of the way.
Oh
Okay.
no.
So I'm just gonna do you guys the favor of traveling. You guys all want to go the way the guy said to go?
Yeah, but we're passing the graveyard on the way there, right?
Yeah.
Can I explore that? Like, take a peek in?
Yeah.
Okay. Whee!
If you guys want to like just see what she's doing, you can.
I'm creeping.
Astoriel, when you enter the graveyard, this woman immediately comes up to you. You, the most beautiful lady. You have come.
Yes?
She told me you'd come. Not in words, of course. In dreams, in rustling leaves. Surely she gave you a dream as well.
Wait, is this the dream that I got the other
Yeah.
day?
It is
Okay.
referring to that.
Okay, cool. I did have a dream, yes.
She holds out just a little bundle of like cloth and leaves and tries to give it to you.
I reach my hands out and let her put it into my palms.
She puts the bundle in your palms. It's a little heavy. You can tell there's something inside.
I give her a strange look and I start unwrapping it.
She is staring at you intently. When you open it up, you see a pendant. It's a silver pendant. It's shaped like an eye with a faintly glowing white gemstone inside as its pupil. It feels warm. As soon as you hold it and you open it, you can feel the warmth just coming through the bottom of the bundle. Keep it close. And when the bell tolls again, the eye must open. And then she reaches out to your cheek and touches it gently. And then she turns and she walks. And she sort of just disappears into
Oh my god,
a
she didn't even
fog.
fly off the map. She just disappeared.
She disappeared.
Okay, I'm gonna step back out and I'm gonna kind of tuck it into my bag and say that was really weird.
This whole place is weird.
I agree.
That's the truth.
Okay, what next?
Well, should we head back down to the portal?
You guys could head north to the portal. Is my idiot gonna come with?
I can just summon him, I guess. Later, right?
Yeah. We'll just give him a little break on a mushroom.
Can we pet this dog?
I'm glad you asked. As you guys are approaching, this dog approaches Goldang. Goldang, you recognize this one. This one looks just like that weird ass dream or vision or whatever that was. You remember seeing this dog right before you got lost in these woods. He gives you a little sniff. He has just like stopped you and is sniffing you from your shoes to your head.
How big is this dog?
Same size, a little bit smaller than the warhorse dog, but a
that's
little bit bigger. And then Goldang, this dog drops a really drool covered, it's like a cracked mirror at your feet. It is covered in doggy drool. And then he kind of just like looks at you.
I pick it up and I throw it.
Oh,
All right, well, he's gonna go run in the direction of it. Actually, give me a strength check before we do anything. Okay, yeah. He just runs into the trees to go look for it. What next? Oh my god. The second one was a nat 20.
I don't know why it did that. It's like super. It was super laggy when I did the roll. It took like 10 seconds to do the roll.
Yeah. It always does. D&D Beyond. If you have the animations turned on, it just takes forever. So you guys made it to the tree. In front of this really beautiful grand tree, you see some royal guards. Um, you can definitely see this big ass portal a little bit behind some shorter trees. And then the path kind of just goes around. So, did you want to go to the portal or?
So I got distracted playing fetch with this dog.
As long as he doesn't get his nuts stuck to the floor.
We'll never know. They
I
probably
wanna
got some
step
big ass nuts.
forward. Oh, you know he does.
Well, you've done it. You've stepped forward.
I've done it.
It's actually one step.
Um, I look around.
Fantastic. So that description that I gave you 2 minutes ago, that
Perfect.
but now you're a little bit closer to the tree.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
What about now?
Now, go ahead and give me a strength check really quick.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh.
you see that this royal thorn guard has attempted to shove you, but he's fallen. He's fallen on the
Can you
ground.
get up?
I've
Uh,
fallen and I can't get up.
Do you need some help? And I reach my hand out for him.
he gives it a little slap and then stands back up to attention. How embarrassing. Step away, citizen.
All you had to do was ask. And she takes a step back. Maybe if you had just asked in the first place, you wouldn't have fallen like an idiot.
Ooh.
He just hold on. Yeah, he completely ignores you like you don't even exist.
I want to step forward again, but I'm not going to.
I think you should.
I don't think I'm going to roll as well the second time.
Oh. Yeah,
It wasn't
probably.
you that rolled well, it was him that rolled poorly.
Oh, let's try it.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative.
I'd like to run away.
Are you disengaging?
Yes.
Okay. I'll allow it.
I would like to not start a fight with the royal sword guard. I turn to the group and say, "Don't get any closer to that tree. They are rude."
I did see. We saw him fall, right?
Yeah, you all saw him fall.
Yeah, but he's such a loser. He fell.
Goldang, Tharnak has come back and dropped a mirror at your feet again. Still covered in slobber.
I'll take a closer look at the mirror.
Right. So as you look into the mirror, you are stricken by the sight of the hound's eyes glowing in the mirror. And it speaks to you. Tharnak's mouth is not speaking this, but you can sense that it's his thoughts coming out of the mirror. I am the guardian of the pathetic. You will rise to my challenge to strengthen yourself and resolve. Or you will perish trying. There is no alternative.
Arnak just called you a bitch.
You just call me pathetic, you stupid dog.
He's just staring at you.
Okay, what do I gotta do to stop being pathetic, I guess?
You'll know. And then he also vanishes. But the eyes in the mirror slowly fade away. You can kind of sense his presence in the mirror. So
That
congratulations
Dawkins
on
called me
that.
a bitch.
Love that for
Did
you.
you guys see that?
Did we see it?
Did we see it?
You saw him. You saw the dog. You saw the dog disappear. You saw the glow in the mirror. But you did not hear anything.
We saw a dog disappear.
And the mirror?
All right. Well, what now, guys?
Can I try to deceive the guard and tell him that we are here on the Queen's authority?
Go ahead and roll deception, and let's hear what you have to say.
Because I raise my hand to show him my mark. I'm telling him that we have been summoned here by the Queen. We are on our way. Don't stop us unless you want to face her wrath.
Well, then why isn't your sigil glowing?
You think some glow?
Right, so it sounds as if the queen hasn't summoned you even once.
Can I use I've got something, hold on. Can I use like a minor illusion spell? I think the spell is minor illusion. To make the sigil glow on his hand.
You can try.
Okay.
The only thing I can imagine is like you light up the sigil and it starts to buzz like one of those restaurant reservation beepers.
Oh my goodness. I don't think I have it as one of my. It's not one of my learned spells, it's one of my race spells.
Oh, so you don't have it yet.
I don't have it as like a clicky thing.
Oh, okay.
It's the same one that I used to make a copy of myself for the turns out it was a fox in the forest.
All right. Well, describe in detail what you do.
So I take a couple steps back behind them. And I do a little whisper and a little finger wiggling. And I project a glowing light on the sigil on his hand.
What color is it glowing?
Gold.
All right. Goldang, are you showing that to the guards?
Yeah, and I have a surprise look on my face.
Do you take us for fools?
I mean, you
It
fell on
changes
your
to
ass.
blue.
I will give you one warning. You leave this place until the queen summons you, or I will remove your contract in the most violent of ways. And then they
Okay,
back up
Stone
into
Giant
place.
Man 2.0.
I think they're overcompensating.
I believe
I
that
dropped
they
the illusion.
remove all of the limbs, not just the one with the sigil.
Oh.
Yeah,
Damn.
just how they do things here.
They're weird here.
All right, so seems like you guys are waiting on the queen now. Anything else you'd like to do?
We should go find this dog's howl.
How do we get to the portal? These guards in the way.
The guards are just guarding the front of the tree. You can just walk the path through the portal. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was about to like get out of this area.
Yeah, I thought they were locking us in.
No.
Ah, ah.
This explains the long interaction with the guards.
Yeah, the guards are just like, what? Why are you trying to get in here? All right. I'm glad you guys have overcome this hurdle. As you approach this portal, Goldang, you feel two paths drawing out of the portal. The portal is asking you to choose. One path leads you to a peasant man, and the other path leads you to a thief with a harp. Where would you like to go?
You say a heart or a harp?
Harp. Hold on, I just need to move you for a second. Okay, thanks.
What was the first one again?
A peasant man.
I'm gonna go harp way.
Fantastic. Me. Bum 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 bum. Flashes around you. Purple swirls. They lead you to an open field with a lone man. He seems shocked to see your appearance. Where did you come from? Who are you?
Elsewhere.
What do you want? What do you want? Speak.
Have you seen any dogs' house?
He draws his harp in a combative stance. It's my howl. Go get your own.
That was very obviously that dog's howl.
It's my howl. And then some strange noise comes out of his mouth that sounds like it sounds like a freak trying to mimic a howl, but like doesn't get it right. It's like that's
A
what
moo?
Oh, it was definitely not a moo.
That was definitely a moo.
He does have a whole bunch of jars around his waist. One of which you noticed was uncorked when that noise came out of his mouth. I'll never give it to you.
Then we'll take it.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
I love that. I don't love that.
It could be worse.
Why? You know, the last initiative that we rolled, I also rolled super low.
I feel like you always do.
I know. Okay, I didn't roll as bad as Gina.
Oh, okay, yeah. You guys suck at rolling initiative.
But at least we all rolled odd numbers.
Oh, we did.
The enemy did not.
What did the
Oh.
enemy roll?
16.
That
Oh.
bitch.
Um, 7. All right. Okay, let's see. He is going to, on his turn, he's gonna run straight for Goldang, who is talking to him, and he is going to try to attack you. What is that? Okay, I don't suppose a 7 hits.
No.
Okay. Well, he misses and he slams his harp onto the ground and it makes a big thunderous thud. But it's kind of just embarrassing because he missed. All right, it is Garzam's turn.
That guy's in max cleaving range, so
Oh,
we're gonna try to hit him with the axe.
don't roll a nat 1.
Oh.
Okay, you do hit him. Bam.
Bam.
Um,
Do I have any other actions I can take? No, that's it.
He has a giant slash across him now, and he seems to be in pain.
Give us the growl.
Never!
Howl, the howl, I whisper.
Kylira, what are you doing?
We're gonna wait, wouldn't it be Astoriel first?
Oh, I just deleted Storiel's turn, my bad.
Wow.
I just deleted Astoriel. She's dead.
Oh, time for Celine.
All right, Kylira, Storiel.
And for
Okay,
Astoriel.
go
Astoriel.
El Storiel. All right,
This one's French.
Astoriel.
Astoriel's already French. Oui,
This one's
oui.
Frencher.
Wee wee.
I'm going to throw a dagger at him.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
You missed.
Oh boy.
Nice try. Anything
And
else?
then yeah, I want to use a bonus action to do bardic inspiration on Garzam.
Fantastic. I don't know the logos, so it's just gonna be this one that looks like a buff dude.
Can you post it? Whatever it does.
Wait, I think that he's supposed to roll.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So I roll the D6 when I fail a D20.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome.
Fantastic. Now it's Kylira's turn.
Are you ready for some potential chaos?
I'm ready.
I'm going to move over a little bit just in case.
Oh boy.
We're going to play the magician,
Okay.
which upright, magic missile, reverse, wild magic.
Okay.
Do we decide just a D20 and then even, upright?
Yeah,
what did we decide to do?
or D4, like anything
Okay.
with an even number.
All right, even numbers upright.
Whoa.
We're doing some wild magic, I guess.
All right. Do you have the table?
Nope. I didn't expect to pull the magician. Let me. Wild magic table.
If you
Okay, I
want
have.
this, there's a D100 version.
Yeah, I found a table
Oh, okay.
where it was like it's 2 years old now, but it's a D.
Yeah,
It's
we're looking at
100.
the same one. That's perfect.
Okay, perfect. Let me. All right. 61. Give me a second. Your eyes glow like multicolored lanterns for the next 24 hours.
Good job.
So
Hooray!
it's it can just be like more intense of her normal eye color, like so like a flashlight eyeballs.
Let me real quick just make sure that you are emitting light. We're gonna say 30 feet. You are glowing like a mad
Right.
woman.
I'll just stick to Garzum, you know, since you can't see shit.
You'll have to remember to remind me to remove it later.
Okay. So it's let's say what 24 hours it said.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, it could have been anything. So for it to just be that, great. That's fine.
All right, Chino. Goldang. Goldang.
So can I use that soulstone item that I don't
Yeah.
have in my inventory yet?
Yeah, you have it. It's all
Okay,
yours.
I would like to use it. I would like to be like have a taste of your own medicine and maybe use that item.
Okay, we're gonna say it is a this is the circle. Wow, it's pretty shitty. Let's see if I can move this circle just a little bit. Okay. If you are in a square that this circle touches, you're silenced. You can't speak at all. Anything else? We'll say that was a that's fine. It's a bonus action.
Let's have a move action.
It's not a move action unless, I mean, like you can move if you want, but
Guess I would like to move.
okay.
Wait, no, never mind. I would not like to move.
Yeah, it's centered around you.
Yeah, I was just reading the text. I will try to attack with my dagger.
Do it.
What's it giving me? Oh, I don't have my daggers equipped, so I guess it's an unarmed strike.
Go ahead, punch him. I want you to succeed, and you did. You punched him. How much damage do you do? What?
Jesus Christ. Oh, it was you
I
rolled a
think that was
d20 on the
yeah, I
damage.
think that
Oh
was,
my god,
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
what? Okay. That's a little bit better. Okay, where did you punch him?
Square in the nose.
All right, you really
I thought-
hurt his nose.
I thought he was gonna say square in the nuts.
Yeah, we missed a opportunity there, but we'll get him next time. All right, it is his turn. Let's see. He's gonna go ahead and try to hit you with his harp again. You can tell that he's trying to talk as well when he's trying to hit you, but nothing really comes out. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Oh no.
Fantastic. Is this a d6? Wait, I'm dumb. Never mind, guys. Oh my god, I needed a d8 anyways. I didn't need a d6. Okay, let's see.
Disregard this. That's for later.
Oh, the tit's
What?
fixed.
I fixed her titties.
Let me see her. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that.
Okay, you take 9 damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a really powerful harp. You would have also taken 1 additional thunder damage, but we're saying that's not happening because of the silence. Wow.
Wait, that's not her mutated titty?
No, that is her mutated titty.
Oh.
All right, Garzum, it's your turn.
We're gonna swing.
Do it. You hit.
Damn.
All right. He's still standing, but he's like he's struggling to touch his harp right now. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right. Astoriel, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Fabled Word.
Does that require you to speak?
I don't know. This one was custom.
I'm gonna say yes because
yeah,
it's
it
called
does.
Fabled Word.
It does.
Well, you cannot do that from your current position.
How about now?
Now you can.
Beautiful. That really told you what it does right there.
Okay, well, let me do the wisdom saving throw real quick. He fails. What is he doing?
Beautiful. Kneel.
Okay, he now is kneeling on the ground and has disadvantage on attack and saving throw. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Fantastic. Kylira, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna throw my dagger. Let me see. Yeah, I'm still in good range. Okay.
Everyone's throwing these daggers instead of just
That does
stabbing
not.
them.
That
No,
doesn't
it
hit, does it?
missed.
Yeah, I figured. My bad.
All right, Goldang. What's the game plan?
Mind you, he's kneeling in front of you.
He is kneeling in front of you. And that harp is huge, so he's got like the harp is currently higher than him.
You should push it over onto him.
Yeah, can I be that? Can I push his harp over?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a strength check versus the harp.
I love that.
Oh.
Oh.
No. You did not successfully push over the harp.
At
We
least make a neat sound.
Yeah, you know what? Roll me a performance check as well. So luckily, you had silenced the area, so no one can hear the sound that you just made on the harp. Okay, great. He's gonna take his turn, Mr. Heartman. Well, I can already tell you he did not succeed in hitting you. He did miss. You live another day. Oh my god. He had a whole reaction I haven't been using, but that's fine. Alright, Garza, what are you doing?
Pushing the
Swing
heart.
in.
Oh.
You
I'm
missed.
swinging. I'm gonna miss, but I'm gonna use your bardic inspiration now to add to it. 1d6. So does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I helped.
Oh my god, you did help. Coming in clutch.
Oh my god.
Alright, how did you kill him?
I take out. So he's kneeling on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. I take out the broken hoe, the head of the hoe that's bloody and rusted, and I pin it through his foot and into the ground so he can't move.
Ooh.
Oh damn.
And then I slash at him one-handed with the axe, and then as I like spin around, I grab the back of his head with my free hand and drive it into the other end of the hoe.
What the fuck?
Damn.
And then I push him. And then I push him off, and I take the hoe back up and put it back on my belt.
Well, okay then. He's dead.
No one pissed him off.
What would you guys like to do now that he's dead?
I want to search these jars for one labeled Hal.
You
They're all
can't
meticulously
you can't
organized.
understand any of the labels.
Try opening them. See if you can release the howl.
Or let anybody else read it and see.
Oh.
Well, can we perform an insight check, or would it be insight?
I'm a nosy bitch. I'm up here.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
Great. Okay, I guess.
Okay, Lyra, you determine that this is Druidic language.
Um,
And there's a
Does-
whole bunch of labeled.
okay. Does anybody know Druidic? No? Great.
Maybe somebody back at the town does.
So we just take them all and just maybe the dog does his own howl. Maybe he speaks Druidic.
Maybe he can sniff out
Maybe
his howl. a mile
there's
away.
other people.
Somebody's
Other-
The
got
dog-
to.
The dog probably recognizes its own howl.
Yeah.
Let's bring them all.
Okay, so who's grabbing the belt of bottles?
I think Goldang should. It is his quest.
Grab the belt of bottles.
That sounds so
Okay.
fucking cool.
Anyone else wanna
I want to loot the body.
I want to loot the body too. I wish to rifle through this dead
Okay,
man's clothes.
both of you roll me a d4.
Okay. Where is my there?
Okay.
Getting my bad rolls out of the way. I guess
I got
everywhere.
my only good roll.
Okay, so Storiel, you're gonna find on his body he has a separated special bottle.
Nice.
looks like all the other ones, but for some reason he had it separate.
Okay. I pick it up and I shake it a little bit.
All right. And then Kylira, you looted his broken bow, his broken harp, I should say.
I love that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I love
Maybe you
it.
can find somebody to mend it and sell it.
Rue will make that bank.
Yeah, I'm sure you could sell it to one of the bards since bards love instruments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they play like shit, so they won't even notice it's broken.
Tell him it's artisan. It's supposed to be like that.
Yes.
It's deconstructed. You pay more for those.
Not the deconstructed.
All right, and as you guys, as the body lays there, you start to see the world around you disintegrate.
Oh hell.
And slowly the town reappears around you.
That's not where it.
So I am actually going to stop us here for this session. I honestly thought it would be more perfectly timed, but there's a few more things. So I figured next session we can start off where we left off here and then get the ball moving. I do want you guys to level up to 2 after tonight's session. So
Yay!
Hooray.
just make sure you do that before the next session. And before the next one, I will plan our next journey and get you guys all your items in your inventory.
Hooray.
Yay!
Excited.
Do I get a new picture next session? I want to
Yeah.
match all the other pictures better.
It does match well. Yeah, I will remind me when we're doing everything else to do that.
Okay.
I will forget.
That's okay. I should remember by then.
Okay. Well,
Damn, who's bouncing?
man,
What
you
the
should have
fuck?
seen Garzum earlier bouncing. He was a ricochet across the map.
He just fucking flew around. Oh, my bad.